Hi, this is a forScore tutorial on how to use the Tab feature and the Quick Peek feature. Both features were introduced in forScore 5. The Tab feature allows you to open scores in individual tabs so you can switch between them using the tabs, and the Quick Peek feature shows you a thumbnail preview image of a score before you open it. So you can see the tabs are open on my forScore right now, and I can just tap them to switch between them. And I will close these all so that I can show you how to open scores in tabs. Okay, so one way to open a score in a new tab is to tap on the search icon near the top right, and then search for the score that you'd like to open. And when you find it, instead of just tapping on it, tap and hold. And you'll see that this brings up the Quick Peek feature. This is showing the first page of the score. This particular score has the top half cut off in the photocopy, so don't worry about that. But you'll also notice that in the bottom right corner there's a plus sign, and you can tap on that to open it in a new tab. Okay, and if I tap again in the center of the score, you can see that it's in its own individual tab, and that I can switch between that and this other score here. And you can also go through the score menu on the upper left corner to open scores in a new tab. So again, instead of just tapping on the name of the score, what you'll do is tap and hold. And you can see here that instead of an actual music score, I have a libretto here. And I'm going to tap on the plus sign in the bottom right corner again. And there we go, I have it in its own tab. And this is actually one of my favorite uses for the tabs, is to switch between libretto or other study materials and then the actual score. And lastly, there's this new tab feature in the kind of top right corner to the right of all the other tabs. And if you tap on it, what it actually does is it creates a new tab with the score that you were just looking on it, which is might be helpful. It's usually not what I want to do when I'm opening a new score in a tab, but it might be useful if you need to look at two different places in the score and switch back and forth between them. But if you want to use the new tab feature in the top right and just open up a new score, you can just tap on it. It opens up a second copy of the score you were previously looking at, and then you can just go in and use the search icon or use the score menu icon to open up your new score. Again, I tap and hold and then tap on the plus sign in the bottom right corner. So there you have it. And lastly, I'm going to show you a few other places where the Quick Peek feature shows up, and also where you can open up tabs. So I believe that in the title bar here, if you tap on the title bar, you can see that in the preview window at the bottom, you've got the plus sign in the bottom right corner, and I believe that if you actually page through the score in the preview mode, you can do that either by tapping or swiping on the preview thumbnail or using these arrow buttons. I think it will actually, if you tap on the plus sign, it will actually take you straight to the page that you wanted to look at, that you have in the preview mode. Let's see if that works. Okay, I think that worked. And other places that you can find the tab icon or the quick peek feature is here in the score menu. So actually these metadata, the metadata part of the menu, which you can access by going to the piece and tapping on the arrow to the right of it, that also has the a place where you can tap on the plus sign and then open up a new tab. One more thing I'd like to point out about tabs is the settings that control them. If you go to the toolbox icon in the top right corner and then select Settings from the very bottom, right here underneath the interface section right here, you'll see a setting called Always Show Tab Bar. And what that does is it controls whether the tab bar is displayed as you toggle the main toolbar on and off by tapping in the middle of the screen. So that's pretty much it for the Quick Peek feature and the Tabs feature. Thanks for watching, and be sure to check out my YouTube channel for more forScore tutorials and tutorials on other topics on music and technology.